move. I gotta tell you, Windows is really grinding my gears. I have a desktop, a monitor set up. Every time I leave my monitor, the computer sleeps and it turns back on. I get this message. It says, there's already a taskbar open on your other window, so you can only have one taskbar open. And then my taskbar settings change every time. How do you make such a terrible product? How is it that your code is so bad that it can't even keep your taskbar settings because you use a dual monitor, and in your computer, your machine goes to sleep, and then it wakes up and it forgets how to do things you told it to do. What's going on there? It's not going to be the AI or the privacy stuff or whatever the hell it else is about Windows that makes it so bad, which is a lot of things. That's going to make me switch to Linux. It's going to be having to reset the settings on my taskbar every damn time I put my computer to sleep and I open it back up. Because it's going to take hours off my life. And I'm not standing for that. I stopped cooking food to add time to my life. Or rather, I should say, I have continued to not cook my food because of the amount of time it's added back onto my life. So I'm in a sort of really just bad place. It's a bad place. I don't like it. I don't like Windows. Windows is a bad place. I need to change my mic again, too. It is so stupid. Windows is so stupid. God, I hate this. I hate Windows. I'm switching when I get some time. You click the microphone, it doesn't even go to the microphone settings to adjust the volume. It doesn't even go. And then it changes. There we go. Well, that's still too much, eh? There we go. That's better. Okay. God. Why can't you remember anything? You stupid computer. Stupid. Yeah, they can be. Probably means you need to eat less. Your meals are too big. And you might not be digesting well. So you need to take that into account. Do I wear blue light blockers in the shower? No, because I don't shower. I mostly take a bath. But when I take a bath, I do wear them, yes. Here's a man who had it in the palm of his hand. Yep. Windows 11. Headphone users just got humbled for a minute real talk. I guess so. LOL. Hi from Tel Aviv. Shalom and Baruch, my friend. How are you today? Well, I watched the Chainsaw Man movie on a TV, and it was actually really good. It translated well. Really great theater experience. What is my goal? My goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know anybody. That's my goal. Hmm. Very good. Glad to not be eating chazare like the cattle. Now, when you say cattle, do you mean like goyim, or do you mean even other Jews who don't eat like real food? I'm just curious. Drinking raw milk is truly manna. Yes, the milk and honey. Of course, I find the clabbered milk and honey to be even better. Honestly, I think that's what they were talking about. Truthfully. Because, milk and honey is great, but the former. So just goyim. Yeah, no, I understand. Yes, no, I get it. Trust me. um, depending on the situation. It's a question that could be changed dramatically depending on the situation you apply to. Absolutely. Backstory behind PFP, nice little animal. Yeah, it's just a cute little guy from my dairy herd. And I just took a picture one day and I just thought it was real cute. I wasn't using like you know, this channel is very first person. So I didn't want to use a picture of me. My hair keeps sticking up. Because I took a bath and I went to bed. Now my hair is all weird. Anyway, I wasn't doing like third person video of myself. It was all first person through my eyes. So I didn't want to use a picture of me. So I used that little guy. And his tongue's kind of sticking out. It's real cute. Milk is very important, so I thought that was a fitting picture. I suppose maybe I should get a new one. But I mean, who doesn't like baby cows? You know what I'm saying? I like baby cows. Yeah. Kind of eepy. Yeah, thank you though. But that's it. I mean, there's not a lot of. I mean, there's some esoteric mystery on this channel, but mostly it's pretty straightforward. Mostly it's pretty straightforward. Esoteric raw meat. In some ways, yes. Is there a primal DIY? Do it yourself? DIY, by the way. Yeah, read the book. There's, I'm pretty sure that's in the book. So, I'm not really going to get into like too much of this stuff on the lives because, number one, I don't know who you are. Number two, I don't know what's going on. You can't really relay that with freaking text in a live chat, can you? It's kind of gross too, you know? So I guess step one is being abstinent or finding like a husband or a wife. That's step one. Step two is just taking care of yourself. So yeah, I would start from that first principles, and then you're not going to have that problem, in other words. So a very engaging stream tonight. Yeah, not really. I mean, I'm doing other things. I decided to do this because I have things to do, and I thought, well, I could just come on the stream and see what's going on while I do these things and be productive. 2 to 3 day fermented kefir is peak in taste. Yeah, I actually prefer day like 4 and 5. It really depends on the temperature. Yeah. I'm the last guy you'd expect to be a fan of Nick Rochefort. He's funny. He is very extroverted. He is a sales guy. I actually can be very extroverted when it comes to the mission. What it is that needs to be done. I have no problem walking up to literally anybody, asking them anything, whatever, starting a conversation. I can do it. I'm capable of these things. But if I don't have a reason to do it, I'm not going to do it. So, I can be affable. I can be I'm not really that approachable, to be honest, but I can approach and get people to warm up to me. How do I sign up for the conference? We're going to post the links for that soon. I think by the end of next week, we're going to have conference registration. There's actually, if you pay attention, there's actually going to be a flash sale. So we're going to have like pretty cheap full access for the conference, really cheap tickets available, but only like 10 of them. And once they're gone, they're gone. And then it's going to be pretty much like early bird price, which will be $50 off from the main price. But this year we have different tiers. So there's a tier for all access. Like I said, you get access to all the workshops, all the classes, all the groups, everything. And then there's going to be another tier, which is like a social tier. So you only get like one class a day. You can go to one class a day, and you have to pay for the workshops. So I mean, you're going to end up like paying more if you just do the social tier and you want to do that stuff. But if you want to just like watch one class and be involved in community things, then the social tier is good for you, especially for people who don't want to spend a lot of the money, younger people. It's going to be more affordable. We're going to have a more affordable tier for a broader, younger audience, 18 up, like 18 to 25, 18 to 22. So there's that. But yeah, we're going to have, full conference for like, I don't know, maybe $150, $200 flash sale, just 10 tickets. And it's going to cover all 4 days, all classes. If you do a workshop, you'll have to pay for materials, maybe, if there's materials required. But, yeah, it doesn't cover food either. But it will cover for everything else pretty much. So keep an eye out for that if you are determined to come. It's going to be June 11th through the 14th. How do you drink your milk? Cheese trains before shipping, gulping, or... I tend to gulp nowadays because my digestion's good. And, yeah, it tastes good. It feels good. I chug my buttermilk. Let's do. Yeah, I mean, I think, he's kind of a former degen. I mean, he's a family man, He's doing it for his daughters. It's not so much saying hell, right? It's not about hell. It's not about hell's a bad word. It's just like the visualization of the words you utter, I don't have a problem if people say hell. I just prefer to say more positive words. And it's not, it doesn't have anything to do with the theological context of the words, per se. So, yeah, that's that. Maybe that's a little confusing, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, I need to lock in here. What would you recommend for maximum bone growth as a teen? Just do the diet. Eat the bone marrow, eat the cheese, drink the clabbered milk, eat shellfish and fish. There you go. I mean, that's pretty much it. And it'd probably be a good idea to lift some weights. Not like you have to go sicko mode or on it or whatever, but just, you know, that is going to help you gain mass. My farm fresh eggs rotten, left outside for some reason. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They might be getting nudged a little bit. Time machine. You want to make sure the eggs aren't washed. If they're washed, it's going to lose that coating that helps them stay fresh without refrigeration. So they're probably washing the eggs. Just in general. Yeah, I mean, they're not like that degen because they're older now. And Sam doesn't even like drink. But, you know, it's just the time they grew up in. They're a product of the times. If I don't have access to celery juice, can I just make carrot juice? It's not going to be as alkalizing, but it will help. You could do carrot juice and milk. Carrot juice and milk, 50-50 is probably better. Because you need something to, you know, offset the sugar. So, yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do, bro. A carrot and milk. Carrot and milk is, yes, it's in the book. Together. 50-50. The eggs might be getting banged up. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't see how that's even happening. Honestly, I've gotten eggs from many different farms, never washed, never had that problem. Maybe they're just old eggs. Are you sure? Yeah, I am concentrating on something. Um, you don't have zero access to hot water bottles. They're $8 on Amazon a piece. You're inhaling the tap water in the steam sauna. Yes, you are. If you have reverse osmosis, you can put in the steam sauna. That might be okay, but the steam is still not going to be good for your airways. It can be harsh, so that's all. But I actually have to go. So, said it was a short stream.